Okay, so I was looking up at the Escape Craft. We'll do a recap. Escape Craft Brewery. Take two. They're having Great White CD release party, and I wish they would have called us to open for them because I think we would have been a really good opening act. I mean, I don't know who's opening for them, but maybe they'll see this video and consider us next time. Because you're saying there's two Great White bands, right? There's a Jack Russell's Great White, which is the original singer, but the band is not original members.
No.
And the Great White band has the original guitar player, and that's really it, right?
As far as I know, that's it. I'm not sure because I knew the other guitar player died in the fire.
Right.
And then it could be...
So up until then, they were still together, the singer and the guitar players.
Yeah.
I wonder what caused them to break up like that. Were they blaming each other for the loss of their friend, or?
I don't know. You know, it could have been many things, you know, just...
Wasn't it like a firework or something that caused the fire to start?
Yeah, then the blade came on both ends where the club said that the band shouldn't have did that, but then the band said they got okay from the club and all this, and the fire marshal said that he told them that they weren't allowed to do it, and they still did it. So, you know, the finger gets pointed everywhere. And Great White did help those people, though.
Yeah?
That I know that they...
You mean the audience that was...
that was injured and stuff
really?
like that. They were...
helped them with what, like a benefit concert or some type of donation, or?
I don't know. I heard that it was that they were, you know, doing concerts and stuff like that.
Really? Well, that must be really tough, though. Like, you know that... What's her name? Ariana Grande? You know, they had that bombing at one of her concerts in London, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
And I think my wife told me that she was going to pay for
She did that
the
big
funeral costs for all the people that passed away.
She did that big concert, but I bet you if she was here in America, she wouldn't have did it.
Why?
She hates Americans. Remember?
She does?
Remember the tweet she did licking the donuts?
No, I don't keep... How do you know about that?
It came out on the news. She did a thing where she was...
Now we're talking Ariana Grande.
Yeah. Where she...
or else I could give a shit about it.
Where she was licking the donuts and saying how she hates America. And then
why was she licking the donuts?
Being stupid.
Oh, wait a minute.
Over
Yeah, I think
Riverside.
she was in the donut shop, like licking...
Yeah, and then making comments about how she hates America.
But what's the connection between donuts and America?
She was trying to say how...
Americans like donuts or what? We like carbs?
Who knows? We're all chunky.
I like fritters. Apple fritters.
You know, but, you know, when anybody... To me, you know, being a vet, anybody makes that kind of comment about America, you don't like it, get the hell out. You know, it's like, you know, I get tired of it because, you know, everybody has a right and they, you know, a lot of people bust their ass, but then you got those few that take everything for granted. You know?
Like Raw?
Like Raw. Raw
Is Raw...
he takes his good looks for granted all the time.
Is he in cahoots with the Russians?
He looks Mid-Eastern, look at him.
He looks for Pakistan.
That's Rabid.
We're a diverse band. We promote diversity.
You know, yeah, it's just like how they were saying how with Iran and all that too, with everything going on, and then it came out that ISIS bombed Iran. But yet, you know, it was all, you know, like that's why with all this political stuff, they need to throw all that crap out the window and just let people do what they got to do.
Just let people rock.
Let them rock and roll.
That's what that would save the world. Just have rock and roll all the time. Right, Ro?
Yes, sir. You on the other interview we did, we'll take it over a little bit from here. When you asked me the question about bass gear and stuff, so now we'll ask the question to Mr. Hernandez here. Why is it he plays the set he plays?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Let me stop this.